think if I just get it over with, it'll be better. Good morning, everyone, from my lovely campsite on the Skeena River, just outside Terrace, British Columbia. And I'm already packed up and ready to go because I'm on a mission this morning. I was up pretty late last night because the forecast said that the northern lights were going to be kind of at a maximum. I didn't see any. It was a perfectly clear sky, but I saw nothing. I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. But that gave me a lot of time to think. And what came to my mind was, I haven't had Tim's in a really long time. And then I was just fixated like all night on Tim's. And that's where we're going this morning because I need some Tim's. It's a problem. Like, I really, really, really like their donuts. Their sandwiches are good too, but the donuts do it for me, man. So I'm headed into town right now to go to Tim's to get some donuts and a coffee because I can't get it out of my mind. So we're doing it. This is a way cool bridge over the Skeena River. It's a single lane bridge plus a train bridge. Coffee and donuts have been acquired. I did not need half a dozen donuts, but impulse purchase. What I really wanted was one of their lemon cake donuts, but they didn't have them. But this'll do. They're so good. I had never heard of Terrace, British Columbia before coming to this town, and maybe it's a well-known thing that this is a really cool town, but I had no idea. It is surrounded by mountains. There's a ski area. The very incomparable Skeena River, that absolutely is a beautiful river, is flowing through town. Wilderness abounds. Just, if you were an outdoor person, this would be a pretty amazing place to live. And the weather's nice too. And if you want to go to the ocean, Prince Rupert is not very far away. Terrace, possibly an underrated gem. Or maybe everybody knows about it except for me. I tried to find a place in town to show you guys the mountains surrounding the town, but it lies really low and I couldn't find a high point to kind of highlight all the mountains. But here's some as we head out of town. Beautiful mountains on a beautiful lake. And we are headed up the Nisga'a Highway. This is British Columbia. We started our day just outside Terrace, which is kind of a side trip from going south. And we're going to take a side trip off of that side trip to head north a little bit again on the Nisga'a Highway. And for those of you joining us for the first time today, I'm Katie, that's my Jeep, and I'm driving the Pan American Highway. And I'm bringing you guys along with me. I'm taking this detour off of my detour to go see some lava beds, which after standing outside for just a few minutes, it may be a mistake because it's hot out there and it's going to be really hot in the lava beds. But we're going to go see them. we're committed now. It's gonna be hot. We're traveling through a lot of forest and getting peaks of the mountains in the distance. And it's really hazy. We're entering the Lava Beds Provincial Park, and I don't know what mountain that is behind us, but it's super pretty. And it's got a giant glacier. I tried to look on my map to see if I could figure out what the name of it was, but it didn't pop up on Google Maps. The water's a little cool. Not too bad though. I'm not going for a dip, but it's nice to put my toes in, and it gives my ankles and feet a little relief from all of the not mosquito bites, little gnat bites that I have gotten on my feet and ankles. Feels really good on my ankles. That would actually be a really nice place for a picnic and a swim, but there's a lot of people there, and some are playing loud music on their Bluetooth speakers. And number two, I gotta dig out my bathing suit. I'm not 100% sure where it is. I'm gonna take a moment and find it. But we're not swimming yet. I think we're gonna go try to take a couple of hikes, and then I'll most certainly gonna be going for a swim because it's hot and I'm gonna want to cool off and get the sweat off. This is a pretty young lava flow, and you can see all the boulders, which are lava rocks on either side of the highway. This occurred around 1700, and about 2,000 people died in this lava flow. And I don't know the name of the volcano. I'll put it here. You can't hike to the volcano without a guided tour, and yeah, that doesn't seem so awesome to me. And you have to make reservations, and but there are some hikes we can do, little hikes, and walk out on the lava beds, I think. Aha! Here's a trail. This is the Drowned Forest Trail, and I don't know anything about this trail, but I think all the trails that aren't the hike to the volcano are just short little nature walks. Probably should have brought my bear spray though. That's a really short trail. It's like 30 yards, so probably no bear spray needed. And it just goes to this lovely little waterfall. And what you can see on the other side, just look at the color of that water. It's hard to see through the trees. What is this lovely? Oh, that's an amanita. You don't want to eat that. That specific mushroom is psychoactive. It is not psychedelic. It's probably more just like a sedative effect, but it can also make you vomit, and that's not great. But if you cook it properly, you don't get any of those psychoactive effects, and you can eat them. I haven't been brave enough to do that yet. And yes, I'm wearing my hiking flip-flops. Look how tall the trees are getting now. They just keep going. This is a hike to Beaupre Falls. It's 100 meters, so again, not a super strenuous hike. I do love that we are getting back into really foresty forest. That's a very nice little waterfall. Seems almost delicate, and it's pretty quiet for a waterfall. It's very nice. Let's go see what's down the road. It's kind of neat how so much moss is growing on all the lava rocks. The places I've mostly seen lava have been in the desert Southwest, and there's no moss at all. This is Waterfalls, and it just sits in this fairy tale forest. And it's very nice to dive into the forest because it's hot when you're not in the forest. I'm seeing a few of these that are ripe. They're very similar to raspberries. They're called, they have a name I can't think of right now, but they're good and they're edible. And there's this other plant that's growing really nearby that is not edible and is got all these spikies on them. That one's name I know. It's called Devil's Club, and it will hurt you. It's really difficult to convey how cool lava looks in person in camera. Like, lava doesn't show up well on camera. Like, it doesn't present well, but it looks really cool in person, and I'm trying to convey that. I'm just not sure that I'm succeeding. And look at this cool spider web. And like way down there has to be where Mr. or Mrs. Spider is living. My spider knowledge is very lacking. I mean, I know some spiders, but I need to learn more about spiders. We've made it to the good kind of road. I didn't actually know we were gonna be driving on the good kind of road. This looks like a pretty nice campground, and it's free. This water's not going to be quite as awesome to go in as Lava Lake because it's got a lot of aquatic plants and some algae and stuff, but I'm going in from my little camp spot. My camp spot's right there, and this little dock is right here, so you can slowly lower yourself into the water. Right around the dock there isn't so much plant matter, and it's deep enough you can submerge. I mean, not gonna lie, it's not warm. I just gotta get brave enough to fully submerge. I think if I just get it over with, it'll be better. Rather than tiptoeing out. I'm on my tiptoes if I just let my toes go down. It feels about the temperature of cold springs that I used to swim in when I was a kid in Florida. If it were a little hotter outside, that would probably be better. Oh, there's little damselflies flying around. And there's little tiny fishes in here. Whoop! I wasn't ready for a drop off. Oh, I see where the drop off, there is a drop off. There's like a ledge. There's some fishies about this big. Okay, I don't need to procrastinate anymore. Oh. It's good to get that. Good to get that over with. Let me see if I can show you guys the fishes. I don't have a polarizing lens on this, which would be better. There's me. There's my shadow. Let's see if we can get it off to the side. Are the fish there? There's some fishies right there. Little ones. They're not shy. They're coming to check me out and see what I'm doing. This is perfect. I mean, it'd be more perfect if it were a little bit warmer, but it's good. I was planning to just have salad tonight, but my spinach is looking a little peaked and I figure I better eat it, so I'm making the Marry Me chickpeas that I have made before. And I think I'm going to be happy about that, much happier than I would be about salad, but I wasn't planning to cook. I think this can all go in there. It did get frozen a little bit. Yeah, there's a couple pieces I'm going to be picking out, but most of it can go in there. I forgot my sun-dried tomatoes and my cream and my herbs and spices, and I'm just doing this from memory. So I think it'll turn out okay. My Marry Me chickpeas definitely ended up more like a Marry Me chickpeas soup because I started out with a little too much liquid, but it'll taste good. And I've got some chunky bread to sop up all the liquid, so that'll be good. Let's see if I got the taste correct, or at least somewhat correct. Yeah, tastes good. And it will be good with a chunky bread to dip in the soup. All right, guys, I think that's it for tonight. And I want to thank all of you for coming along with me. It's amazing that you're coming along with me. And if you're not a subscriber yet and you made it this far in the video, maybe you should hit that subscribe button. It costs nothing and it really does help.